Hey there, wise wealth seekers. Welcome back to Wealthwise 84. Today we're diving deep into the wild, wacky, and wonderful world of none other than Reed Hastings. And trust me, this ain't your grandma's documentary. Let's get to know the man, the myth, the Netflix legend in the quirkiest way possible. So who is Reed Hastings? Imagine a world without Netflix. Pretty terrifying, right? But thanks to Reed, we have unlimited TV shows, movies, and yes, those dreaded "are you still watching" prompts. Born in 1960, our main man Reed grew up in a world without Wi-Fi. The horror. Young Reed probably had to, read a book or go outside, but fate had something bigger in store for him. In his early life, Reed wasn't just flipping through comic books. He had a mind sharper than a spork. He went to Bowdoin College, where I'm pretty sure he didn't major in binge watching. But life is funny, isn't it? Reed's first act was joining the Peace Corps. Oh yes, before making us couch potatoes, he was out there teaching high school math in Swaziland. Who knew that the path to global streaming domination started with algebra? But Reed's life took a U-turn when he was hit with a $40 late fee for a VHS rental. I mean, come on. We've all been there, right? You forget to rewind and bam. But instead of grumbling about it like us mere mortals, Reed thought, there has to be a better way. And thus the idea for Netflix was born. Fast forward to 1997. Reed and Mark Randolph co-founded Netflix. Originally, it was a DVD by mail service. Remember DVDs, those shiny disc thingies? Yeah, those. But Reed is a smart cookie. He saw the future and it was streaming, a world where buffering is scarier than a horror movie. Midway through our hilarious tale, if you're enjoying this roller coaster of a story, remember to hit that subscribe button. Keep up with Wealthwise 84 and never miss out on more laugh-out-loud history lessons. Back to Reed. He faced challenges. Oh boy, did he face challenges. Remember Blockbuster? They laughed at Netflix's business model, and we all know how that ended. Hint, popcorn, anyone? Now Netflix has over 200 million subscribers worldwide, and Reed, our genius, isn't just chilling, he's ever evolving, ensuring Netflix stays numero uno. Now while we all love Netflix, who doesn't love a good binge session? Reed Hastings isn't just Mr. Netflix. Behind those entrepreneurial eyes lies a man of diverse passions, and dare I say, a couple of fun quirks. Now let's talk personal life. Reed is a family man, married with 2 kids. Can you imagine movie night at the Hastings house? Dad, not another Netflix original. But in all seriousness, Reed, like many parents, values education. So much so that he's poured his own money into educational causes, advocating for charter schools and pushing for better educational reforms. A brainy mogul with a heart of gold. Speaking of gold, did you know Reed's a bit of a nature lover? Yep, when he's not revolutionizing the way we consume media, he's out trekking in the wilderness. And get this, he's a die-hard fan of unicycling. Yeah, you heard right, unicycling. Imagine rolling up to a Netflix board meeting on one wheel. Now that's an entrance. Also, Reed loves puzzles. He's a known chess enthusiast, which kinda makes sense, right? Navigating the treacherous waters of the streaming world is a bit like playing a high-stakes chess match. Every move counts, and Reed, it seems, is always 3 moves ahead. His love for puzzles goes beyond the chessboard. He's into math and algorithms, which probably explains why Netflix's recommendation system is so eerily accurate. How do they know I wanted to watch that obscure documentary on llamas? Well, thank Reed's puzzling mind for that. But here's the kicker. Our dear Reed, while having founded one of the biggest streaming platforms, tries to limit his own screen time. Irony at its finest. He believes in a balanced life, emphasizing real-world experiences. After all, how can you appreciate a good film or show if you haven't lived a little? He's also a voracious reader, often diving deep into books on leadership, innovation, and culture. Now, if Reed ever decides to start a book club, sign me up. It'd probably have a killer recommendation algorithm. Speaking of books, here's a fun fact. Reed co-authored one. No Rules Rules, Netflix and the Culture of Reinvention. Ever wondered what makes Netflix so Netflixy? Dive into this read where Reed spills the beans on their unique work culture. All right, Wealthwise 84 aficionados. So we've gotten a peek into Reed's personal life. But what about his brainchild, Netflix? Let's open that crimson-colored envelope and dive into the history of Netflix. Cue the year 1997. It's a world where baggy jeans were in, Tamagotchis were the rage, and the internet was still, well, loading. It was in this world that Reed Hastings, still grumbling about that $40 late fee, co-founded Netflix with Mark Randolph. Initially, they were mailing DVDs. Yes, through actual mail. It was like Redbox, but without the box, or the red. Now you'd think launching such an innovative idea would be smooth sailing, right? Wrong. Reed and his team faced some stiff competition. Remember Blockbuster, the big bad wolf of movie rentals? They could have bought Netflix for a mere $50 million back in 2000, but they laughed it off. Fast forward, and we all know who's laughing now. Hint, not Blockbuster, then there was Hollywood Video, another giant who probably thought streaming was just a fad. And of course, there were emerging competitors like Hulu, Amazon Prime, and later Disney Plus, each with their own unique offerings, trying to dethrone the king of streams. But it wasn't just competitors. Netflix's journey had its share of potholes and speed bumps. First, there was the challenge of transitioning from DVD rentals to streaming. You see, folks, innovation is great, but with it comes technical challenges. Remember the buffering struggles. And don't even get me started on trying to find a stable Wi-Fi connection. Then came the controversial decision in 2011 to split the DVD and streaming service, introducing Quickster for DVDs. The reception? Well, let's just say it was like getting a movie spoiler. No one liked it. But kudos to Reed and the team. They listened to the feedback, made amends, and ditched the Quickster idea. One of Netflix's biggest challenges was content. In the beginning, they relied on other studios' shows and movies. But what happens when studios pull out their content, or when competitors start their own streaming services? Netflix's solution: original content. Shows like Stranger Things, The Crown, and Narcos, all proving that Netflix wasn't just a platform, but a full-blown entertainment powerhouse. All right, Wealthwise 84 pals. While we've enjoyed a good laugh so far, it's crucial to take a moment and truly grasp the seismic shift Netflix has brought to our world. Reed Hastings didn't just change how we watch, he changed what we watch and when we watch. Think about it. Gone are the days when you'd wait a whole week for a new episode. Now, if you want to watch a full season of Stranger Things in one night, guilty as charged, you can. Netflix turned us into binge-watching aficionados. No commercials, no waiting. Just pure, uninterrupted entertainment. But it's not just about convenience. Netflix truly globalized content. Ever found yourself engrossed in a Korean drama like Kingdom, or laughing at Spanish comedies like Money Heist? That's the Netflix effect. It broke down geographic barriers, offering a platform where an indie show from India can become a global sensation overnight. Now let's talk specifics. Remember when Bird Box released? In just 7 days, over 45 million accounts watched it. That's more than the entire population of Argentina. And it's not just about viewing numbers, it's about the societal impact. Memes, challenges, discussions. Bird Box wasn't just a movie, it became a cultural phenomenon. Reed Hastings' approach to business? Groundbreaking. While most companies focus on rules, Reed emphasized culture, no vacation policy, just take one when you need it, and allowing employees to expense without approvals. It's this trust in his team, this freedom, that's nurtured creativity and innovation. Netflix wasn't just built on algorithms and data, but on a culture of responsibility, freedom, and a bit of rebel spirit. But of course, with great power comes great controversies. Let's talk about The Witcher. Fans of the books and the games had high expectations. Some praised the series, lauding Henry Cavill's portrayal of Geralt. Yet others felt it strayed too far from its origins, with confusing timelines and character arcs. Like with many adaptations, it became a whirlwind of debates, memes, and that catchy song, "Toss a coin to your Witcher, anyone?" There's also the occasional debate over content sensitivity and cultural representation. Netflix, being a global platform, occasionally treads on thin ice, trying to cater to a diverse audience with varied sensibilities. To sum it all up, Netflix is more than just a streaming service. It's a revolutionary force that's rewritten the rules of entertainment. Reed Hastings and his ever-evolving empire have showcased that with the right mix of vision, culture, and a sprinkle of audacity, you can truly change the world. So there we have it, dear Wealthwise 84 audience. From unicycling CEOs to worldwide revolutions in entertainment, Netflix's story is a roller coaster. Got a perspective on The Witcher, or just itching to recommend your latest binge? Drop a comment and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. With us, every tale is wise, wealthy, and a tad wacky. Until next time, keep streaming, keep dreaming, and always remember to keep staying Wealthwise.